All right, guys. Need to have a conversation with y'all. Kind of serious, or has a serious tone to it, but let's dive into it. All right, guys. Welcome back to this episode of Rolling with T-Bone. As we are rolling down the road on the Springer. On a beautiful day, a little bit of coolness in the air, not nothing bad that you can't deal with. A little bit of a holiday for me from work. Had to go in just a few hours this morning, but nonetheless, here we are. If you're new here, welcome in. My name's T-Bone. I shoot motorcycle related content and any kind of content, really. Springer being one of the bikes in the stable here at Rolling with T-Bone. If you're old here, welcome back. You know what's going on. So if you are new here, guys, first off, thank you for coming in. Watch a couple of my videos before you decide you want to subscribe or like or anything like that. Make sure I'm your cup of tea, because I realize I'm not everybody's cup of tea. So the subject for today, guys, I've got to talk to y'all about is something that I brought up a few videos back that I understood just how important the equipment that I use to shoot my vlog is. I've kind of come to a dangerous spot, kind of a scary spot for a moto vlogger. Of course, if you're new here, you'll understand if I say my wife's been having a lot of health issues. Last year she had a stroke, was diagnosed with breast cancer, still dealing with chemotherapy on that, so I don't have a lot of money to put into moto vlogging. I have none actually right now. But one of my cameras went down. If this setup looks a little bit unfamiliar to you guys, this is my old setup, old camera. The newer camera I had just took a dump. It completely quit. It was getting to where it didn't want to turn on and off. You had to really fight with it to get it to turn on. Now it just doesn't want to turn on whatsoever. So it puts me back to this old camera. And guys, just being completely transparent with you, if this camera right here takes a dump and it decides to quit working, the vlogging part of Rolling with T-Bone will be over with. Because I find myself in a unique situation. The way my setup is, I'm only set up to run the GoPros from GoPro 5 through GoPro 8. This being a GoPro 7 that I'm shooting on now. Walmart is the only store close to us that carries GoPros. They only carry 9s, 10s, and 11s now. And for me to switch to a GoPro 9, a 10, or 11, I would completely have to scrap everything I got, start all over from scratch, and I just can't afford to do that. I realize I can buy these cameras secondhand. Facebook Marketplace does have a few of them out there. I bought a 5 in the very beginning. Guy charged me way too much money for it, but I was excited to get my moto vlog started, so I bought the setup he had. He had a lot of extra pieces and stuff that went with it, but the camera worked fine, all except for when I hooked my microphone up in it. The external hookup for microphones it just never worked. The microphone that's on the camera worked fine, but when I tried to hook my external mic up to it, it just never did work. So he kind of got me on that, so I'm kind of gun shy about that. But you know, I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. Right now, we got to make sure we keep money to get R1 back and forth to her, all her doctor's appointments. You'll have doctor's appointments from now for the foreseeable future. Her chemotherapy appointment is once a month. a pill every day, but she has other doctors that she has to go to, other specialists that she has to see. So she's constantly going to the doctor, and just a lot going on. So I'm not telling you all that stuff to poor pitiful me. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just letting you know kind of where I'm at. Y'all don't know this, but close people to me inside my circle know. In the middle of her radiation treatments back in December, her Jeep took a crap. The motor blew up in it, which put us down to just my vehicle. And then about 7 weeks ago, my truck took a crap, and I had to put it in the shop, and that cost me every bit of the extra money I had to get that fixed. So just a lot going on, and with everything that's going on, we've still got kids living at home. You know, we're still very much living from, you know, paycheck to paycheck. But it pushes stuff like this right here, what I'm doing right now, so far down on the list that, you know, at the end of the day, this isn't that important. It is to me. It's important to me to do it, but it's not important enough for me to try to put myself in a hole to try to get the cameras and the batteries. And I mean, I went from 6 batteries down to 2 batteries. Whatever was going on with the GoPro 8, before it took a crap, it swelled up like 4 of my batteries, so they're no longer usable. So now all I essentially have is just these 2 batteries left with. So I'm walking a fine line, basically, is what's happening right now. Is I'm walking a fine line on motovlogging. How long will I be able to keep it going? How long will I be able to continue to do it? You know, time will tell. If this camera right here decides to take a dump on me, then I'm done. I have no more cameras. I have no more backups. I have no money to go buy no backups. And I felt more secure in the situation when I was using the 8 one, and I had this one as a backup camera. I still felt pretty well comfortable with what was going on, because if one goes down, I do have a backup, but now I'm using the backup. And this camera here is a good camera so far. I'm glad, you know, it will freeze every now and then, and it will corrupt data sometimes, which from what I've understood from other people about with the GoPro 7s, that's just par for the course with this camera. And the 8 was doing, you know, the 8 would corrupt files too, but the 8 just completely took a dump for whatever reason. And I don't have $300-400 bucks to run to Walmart and buy a new camera every time one takes a dump. That just isn't in the cards. But that's kind of where I'm at with it right now, and I just wanted to be transparent with it, and I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. So what that means for the immediate future is I'm only going to be shooting from here on limited content. I was trying to do a video every week, but I really want to make sure going forward that I have content to shoot, so that when I use this camera, I have good content to shoot. I'm not just going to shoot filler content just to put a video out. That's not what I'm going to do. I want to have actual content that I need to be shooting, that I want to shoot when I start, you know, putting out my next video. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, guys. And I wasn't even going to shoot a video this week, but I thought, you know what, I want to let everybody know what's going on, because I know a lot of y'all have been questioning me. I've been getting messages, you know, where's this week's episode of Rolling with T-Bone? And it comes from Facebook. My Facebook, you guys who watch me on Facebook are loyal. And you know, the thing that sucks right now is that my views and my subscriptions are starting to go up a little bit on YouTube, but I'm still just, you know, now I'm to the point to where I'm going to have to start being very particular about the content I shoot, when I shoot, what I'm shooting, So there may be 3 or 4 week gaps in between episodes, and you know, I hate that. I hate that right now there's nothing I can do about it. If something were to change, of course I will come back here and let you guys know exactly what's going on. You know, even if this camera takes a dump, I'll get the information out there that, hey, for the time being there'll be no more episodes of Rolling with T-Bone, etc. Oh, you gotta love the sound of that Evo. Woo-hoo. Man, just glad to be able to get out and ride a little bit too, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, over the last 2 or 3 weeks I haven't done just a ton of riding, but I have been doing some riding. And of course, you know, I haven't been recording because really haven't had no content to record much. Everything kind of with me right now is just in flux, it's in limbo. And of course I could, like I said, I could come out here once a week and just shoot filler videos. And of course I do have my big camera. I mean, I could do just talking head videos, and maybe I will do that from time to time if I have you know, something that I don't have to get on the motorcycle to talk about, or you know, just to put out a video. If you do have something you want to suggest, I don't know. I just realized I don't think I was recording. But anyway, what I was basically saying is maybe I'll do some talking head videos from time to time. But basically, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and let you guys know what was going on. You know, if you've got, like I was saying when I didn't think I was recording, if you guys got a subject you want me to talk about, feel free to tell me what it is. You know, I'm open to suggestions, talking head videos. You know, and everything don't have to be a moto vlog, and I do have a camera that I can use just for talking head videos. I have a tripod, so I can set up somewhere and I can just shoot talking head videos. I personally, I don't care for the talking head videos as much as I do the you know, moto vlogging. But yeah, feel free to drop down, comment, let me know. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that, let y'all know R1's doing good. She you know, she's still right in the midst of her chemotherapy, but she's still doing good with everything. She's ready for summer, which I think we're all ready for, just good old full-blown summer to come on. We're coming up on the end of blackberry winter right now. That's kind of where this cool spurt come from. After we get through this, though, we should be getting on into the regular 70s during the days, 50s, mid to upper 50s at night. So we should be getting on into the good weather here pretty soon. But guys, I'll tell you what, that's going to wrap up this little short video. Like I said, I just wanted to be transparent with everything and let y'all know what was going on. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I said, watch some of my videos before you subscribe. But I tell you what, guys, that's pretty well much going to do it for me for this video. Like I said, feel free to jump down in the comments, give me some suggestions, subjects you'd like to maybe have a talking head video about. I can put together anything if I have to. But guys, until I see y'all again, y'all take care of yourselves and each other. I'm T-Bone, and this has been Rolling with T-Bone.